So a couple of thoughts here. Number one, you're probably somewhat interested in doing at least a little bit of network automation. Most organizations I speak to are. And so my first advice would be to accelerate that. Accelerate your existing investments in time or tooling. Whatever it is you're doing, continue doing that. That's number one. Number two is a common mistake I see networking teams making early in their automation journey is it's what I call kind of boil the ocean approach. They start too big. They take a workflow, server provisioning or something like that, and they try to automate that. And there's actually quite a lot of moving pieces and parts, even to just configure a server, right? What VLAN, what firewall, what port, blah, 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 blah. So what I would say is start small and iterate rather than focusing on a change. So there's a lot of things, there's a lot of activities we do in networking that are not associated with change. Start there, right? Think about every time we get that infamous ticket, hey, the network is slow. Can you check the network? Can you check the branch? Think about that ticket goes to a tech and we start looking at things like error logs or errors on ports or the bandwidth levels yesterday, and we baseline things. And guess what? Great activity to automate it. To automate some of those steps and parse that and pull it out and shove it into a ticket so when it goes to a tech, they don't have to do those manual things. It's just staring them in the notes of a ticket. And you have to be reasonably good at automation to do that, but you're not going in and making changes to production, so you're kind of out of the realm of change management and all that. So that's a great place to start with automation. Reporting is another one. And then just general networking hygiene, like taking device configs, storing them centrally, versioning them, maintaining a template, checking the stored version versus the template for drift, and not just storing kind of the configuration itself, but storing configuration state like routing tables and switching tables. Like start automating some of that stuff, some of the basic hygiene, some of the basic troubleshooting. You'll get better at automation, you'll add value, you'll help reduce mean time to resolve, you'll have more troubleshooting tools available. Then you can start getting into things like server provisioning. But I'd start even basic there. Figure out what VLAN it should go in. Do a basic port turn up, turn down, right? So not the full broad workflow that touches many teams. So start small and iterate and look for common tasks, not necessarily changes, where you can start and achieve some value.